Good morning student. In this video I am going to tell you the answers of worksheet 1. This is our first exercise and our first sentence is India is the leader in the software industry. In this sentence we are talking about India. Who is the leader in software industry? India. Then India is subject and rest of the sentence is predicate. And remember one thing, verb is always the part of predicate. So in this sentence, India is subject and is a leader in the software industry is predicate. In second sentence, courtesy costs nothing. Courtesy is the subject, cost nothing is predicate. In third sentence is a interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, the subject is always after the verb. Have is a helping verb and after that they is the subject. Have and eaten are the part of predicate. Now look at the fourth sentence. Don't indulge in backbiting. This is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence always start with the first form of the verb, and in imperative sentence the subject is always hidden. It is not shown. So the subject of this sentence is you and rest of the sentence is predicate. Don't indulge in backbiting. It is predicate. Now look at the fifth sentence. I had a nightmare last night. Who? I. I is the subject and had a nightmare last night is the predicate. My nephew is an aeronautical engineer. Whose nephew? My nephew. My nephew is subject. In seventh sentence, heavenly bodies work silently. Who works silently? Heavenly bodies. We are talking about heavenly bodies. Then heavenly bodies is the subject in this sentence and work silently is the predicate. You can't ignore the past. Who can't ignore the past? Of course, you. You is the subject in sentence and can't ignore the past is the predicate. Some students have committed mistakes in sentence number 3, sentence number 8 and sentence number 4. So do this sentence very carefully. Okay, now exercise number 2. In this exercise we have to identify the kinds of sentences. Our first sentence is, have you ever been to Kashmir? In this sentence we are asking a question and there is also a question mark in the last, so it is an interrogative sentence. Second sentence, what a beautiful place Kashmir is. In this sentence there is a exclamatory sign in the last, so it is a exclamatory sentence. I enjoyed my visit to Kashmir. This is assertive sentence. Fourth, be careful when you are in Kashmir. In this sentence we are giving advice. The sentence is start with the verb be, so it is a imperative sentence. Fifth, don't eat too many sweets and chocolates. This sentence is also starts with the verb and we are also giving advice in this sentence. This is an imperative sentence. Are chocolates bad for our teeth? In this sentence, we are asking a question. It is interrogative sentence. Now, next sentence. How tempting that bar of chocolate looks. And there is a exclamatory sign in the last. So, it is a exclamatory sentence. Last, leave my room at once. The sentence is start with the verb leave, and in this sentence we are giving order. If there is order, request or advice, then your sentence is imperative. So the sentence number 8 is imperative sentence. This is our next exercise. In this exercise we have to supply predicate. Our first subject is the Gita. In this sentence, Gita is a book, not a girl, because there is article the Gita. Yesterday, some students sent me the sentence, the Gita is a beautiful girl. This sentence is wrong because Gita is the religious book of the Hindus. So we can write the Gita is the holy book of the Hindus. The principle, we can supply any predicate. The principal is very strict, or the principal is very kind, or the principal is very knowledgeable. You can write any predicate. Next sentence is the crow. The crow is very thirsty. The predicate is correct in this sentence, but punctuation related mistake. We can't write T capital. We will write T in small letter. Our next sentence is India. India is a beautiful place, or India is a beautiful country, or India is a big country. India is the land of many religions, or India is the 7th largest country in the world. You can write any predicate in this sentence. Now our next subject is at the end of the garden. You can write he saw a butterfly, or we saw a butterfly, or the gardener watering the plant, or children are playing. You can write any predicate in this subject. Only remember one thing: if our subject is singular, use singular verb. If our subject is plural, use plural verb. Our next exercise is supply the subject. We have predicate does not like Betty. You can write my father, my mother, my sister, she, he, Sita, Geeta. You can write any singular subject in this blank. For example, she does not like Betty, or he does not like Betty, or my father does not like Betty, or my mother does not like Betty. Now our second sentence, I like to listen to interesting stories. There is first form of the word. We can write I, or we, or they. For example, we like to listen to interesting stories, or they like to listen to interesting stories. Now third sentence, causes malaria. There is first form with S or ES, causes. It means you can write only singular subject in this sentence. Some student wrote mosquitoes yesterday. That was wrong. You will write only mosquito. Mosquito causes malaria. Now next is moves round the sun. You can write the earth or the planet, but you can write only singular subject. You can also mention the name of any planet like Saturn moves around the sun. Now our next sentence is are the source of my strength. Student, fill this blank with egg, and that is wrong because verb is are. We can't write egg. Egg is singular. So right answer is milk products are the source of my strength. You can also write other answers also, but in plural number. And remember, the answer which you are watching in the video is not the correct answer. Egg is not correct answer. I hope you will understand the rules of subject and predicate and kinds of sentence.